Banquet has been providing services to people for 32 years in the Sioux Falls community. We've been feeding bodies and souls all through the work of volunteers, and we've had phenomenal success. But what we started to realize in 2014 was that there was still greater need in our city for people to have an adequate meal. We ended up turning to the WH Line Fairgrounds, and they were very graceful, and they allowed us to partner with them to temporarily rent one of their buildings to serve a meal in. The Nordstrom Johnson building has been an absolute blessing. It has been challenging for us to adequately meet the needs of our guests out there. For one thing, it's very labor intensive. All the food has to be cooked at the main location. It has to be loaded into big Cambros, hauled onto a big truck, and then we turn around, drive it out there. We have to unload the food, we have to create a dining room, we have to create a serving area, we have to create a waiting area, and it's a lot of work. We cannot store any food there, nor can we prepare any food there because there's not kitchen space to do so. The Delbridge family, which is a very established family in our community, made a very generous donation of 2 acres of land right on the corner of 5th and Marion Road. By being able to move to this new location with this wonderful donation of land, it is going to help volunteers in our community provide an essential service to people in need. People who live in Northwest Sioux Falls that are struggling to meet their daily needs, they are going to have one less burden to worry about when they can go to this newly, beautifully constructed building and know that their children and themselves are going to be able to have access to a nourishing meal that was provided to them by people in their community who really do care. The goal is to build a 7,000 square foot building equipped with a commercial kitchen and dining room that will last well into the future to serve those who are most at risk of going hungry in Northwest Sioux Falls. They will be able to come into a building that will provide them with dignity and respect, where they will know they will be welcomed, and they know that their one need today, their need to feed themselves and their family, that is the one thing that today they will not have to worry about. They'll still have to worry about paying their rent. They're still going to have to worry about getting their kids to school. They're still going to have to worry about that car repair that needs to be done. But they won't have to worry today about how they're going to feed their children. Please consider giving your greatest gift ever to help us fulfill our mission to serve and make our West Side story a reality.